Imagine stepping inside a painting, walking around it, hearing it, even interacting with it. This is the promise of virtual reality in art, a powerful tool within the world of new media art. In this video essay, we explore how VR is transforming the art world, the artists pioneering the medium, and what scholars say about its culture and artistic impact. VR started in the 1960s and was first used for science and the military. In the 1990s, artists began to try for creative projects. One of the first VR pieces was Osmos by Char Davies. It let people float through calm, nature-like virtual worlds. A historian named Oliver Groh said that VR is just a new way of doing what art has always done, creating experiences that feel real. As technology got better, VR became easier to use, and artists had a new kind of space to make art in, a space you could walk into. Today, VR isn't just a cool trick. It's a real tool for making serious art. For example, artist Delore Anderson made a piece called To the Moon, where you can float through space, touch stars, and explore a strange version of the moon. It feels poetic, personal, and even political. Another artist, Rachel Rosen, mixes painting with coding. She creates dreamy, glitchy VR worlds that explore memory and identity.
I started programming when I was 8, but I was using command line when I was like 5. Drawings on a dot matrix printer. I was really fascinated with computers, and my great-grandfather was a mechanic, a repairman for it was first Burroughs adding machine and then IBM. He had left my mother all this stuff that no one wanted, and she didn't know what to do with it, and so it was just kind of sitting on our garage. And that's like how I started like building things and learning how to program. And then they had like a Windows 95 machine, and then like the first pieces I was doing as like a kid were just like these weird web pieces, just like making like Donnie Darko fan pages. Like my first like AR experiments were these like webcam pieces that could recognize the painting if you showed it just by like this same way that like AR works now.
Her work shows how technology can change the way we think and feel. A media expert named Love Monovic once said that virtual artists paint with algorithms. In VR, that painting becomes a whole world, when you can walk through, touch, and explore. VR changes not just how we make art, but how we view it. Online platforms like the Museum of Other Realities and Acute Art allowed anyone to access immersive exhibitions from home. Visitors can walk through impossible spaces, interact with sound, or witness art that evolves in real time.
Explore the new, evolving collection at exhibition parties. Enjoy the experience with friends from around the world and make new ones in a gallery you can visit from anywhere.
Acute Art is the world's first virtual reality arts platform. A gallery without walls that lets you experience the cutting edge of interactive art anywhere in the world. Launching with 3 of the world's leading contemporary artists, our job is to constantly rethink virtual reality, bringing together brilliant minds with the latest technologies. Join us now as we share a glimpse of how our 3 debut pieces came into being.
This shift has been accelerated by the pandemic. As Claire Bishop writes in her essay, Digital Divide, online exhibitions challenge the traditional power of physical institutions and offer new opportunities for inclusive, global access to art. But VR doesn't just move the gallery online, it reimages what a gallery can be. Despite the excitement, VR also faces criticism. Not everyone has access to the expensive equipment, And not all artists have the technical knowledge to code or build in 3D environments. There's also the risk of style over substance. If VR becomes all about spectacle, it risks losing its critical edge. As theorist Hito Stereo warns in Too Much World, virtual art often risks becoming entertainment under capitalism, a simulation that pleases without provoking. The best VR challenges us, intellectually and emotionally, just like any great artwork in any medium. As VR tools become cheaper and easier to use, more and more artists are starting to explore this new space. Many of them know both technology and art, and they're using VR to do things we've never seen before. Today, VR is being used in amazing ways to help people heal, to teach, to protest, and to tell stories that make people feel something real. In VR, art isn't just something you look at, it's something you can walk into, touch, and experience. Instead of replacing traditional art, VR adds something new. It gives paintings depth, brings sculptures to life, and turns photos into moving spaces. It lets us step into emotions, memories, and stories like never before. As technology keeps growing, like with AI, hand tracking, and 3D sound, the way we make the experience art will grow too. The future of art won't just be flat or still. It will be immersive, interactive, and full of new ways to connect. VR isn't just a passing trend, it's a big step forward, a new way for art to exist in the world, and a new way for us to be part of it.